Amid the chaos of the tragic shooting at Michigan State University, there was a scramble for information.
Unfortunately, as events rapidly unfolded, there was more misinformation than facts getting to the public.
Tonight's 7 Action News reporter Mike Duffy is digging into how that happened and what people need to know about finding the truth in the middle of madness.
Students, parents, and the public were desperately looking for updates as the MSU shootings unfolded. Some were listening to the police scanner, while others were sharing posts on their phones about multiple shooters, nearly a dozen shooting locations, and even falsely identifying the shooter.
Emily Moore is a freshman at MSU. She was in her dorm room February 13th when she received an emergency text from MSU police that said, "Run, hide, fight."
That's when it hit me. I was like, this is serious.
I asked her where she was getting information as events unfolded.
I was part of a big Snapchat story with a bunch of MSU students, and that was where I was honestly getting a lot of my info from, other than my roommate listening to the police scanner.
Information was pouring in, and Emily says she was trying to sort it out.
People were posting photos of the alleged shooter, which later ended up being inaccurate, and I just kind of remember just screenshotting and sending that photo to my dad, and he was like, "I'm not sure if that's an accurate photo," and I kept seeing more.
He was right.
I remember, like, out of the ones I screenshotted, I don't think any of them actually were the shooter.
She says many students had shared a picture of 3 people with guns on campus. Consequently, when police announced the shooter was dead, she still felt unsafe.
Are there 2 more? Are there still people out there who want to hurt us?
Adina Schneeweiss is a professor of journalism at Oakland University. She understands why people behave the way they do in an emergency.
And in that climate, there's so much pressure to get out information, and there's so much desire to have the information readily available, as it's happened.
I asked her why it's a bad idea to grab at unreliable sources of information.
You're asking a big cultural question. I think we are so used to getting information right away that we sometimes forget that it takes time to verify information.
She says verification is the foundation of journalism, and police scanner chatter is missing it entirely.
Both things that we're hearing on a police scanner is a conversation, is chatter, is information as it's developing. It's not verified information. We don't have full sources. We can't attribute that information.
Dan Evon's the senior manager of education design at the nonprofit The News Literacy Project.
One of the things that we're trying to do with the News Literacy Project is to get people to slow down, to get people to reevaluate their feeds and not to just immediately accept everything as the truth.
He says it's always taken time to make an accurate report, and immediately reposting information is problematic.
It often turns into misinformation. It's not intentional, but it doesn't paint the entire picture.
Take scanner chatter, for instance.
As journalists, take those scanners as kind of a jumping off point and then go to verify that information. It's a little slower, but it turns into more accurate information, which leads to a more informed public. Even though that these situations might create anxiety and a desire for information, it's important to slow down and make sure that you get information from credible sources.
Mike Duffy, 7 Action News.
So important. Thank you, Mike.